about Casio watches?
I'm not sure. Probably just like as a kid, like it was always around.
And what do you like about it?
They're just like simple, cheap. They work well.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Yeah, I went to like 30 stores in Tokyo to find this used because they don't make it anymore, I guess. So I went to like every single Don Quixote.
And you want to tell us your name?
Ron.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've always worn Casio watches and G-Shocks. I have this. I have the AE 1200 that I wear not at the beach, but this is a surf watch, and it's timed for the tides here in Rockaway. So
yeah. What do you like about it?
It's durable. I like the colors, which is the Japanese variant of it, and I like that it tells me when full moon is and when high tide is. So very convenient, very useful.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No, I've only had this for like 1 or 2 or 3 years. I had another G-Shock for like 15 years before that. So yeah, big fan of Casios.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Ethan. I live here in Rockaway Beach.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
On Amazon.
And what do you like about them?
They're cheap, and I've had it for 4 years, and it's still going strong.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Peter.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I think it was like 2012. I was a sophomore in high school.
And what do you like about them?
I used to have the Casio calculator watch, and I would just do every little like equation from like work, transactions, and then it broke. So then I switched to this one that I got off of eBay. And it's been strong since 2018. I've had this watch.
Do you have any funny stories about it?
I meet a lot of people who have Casio watches, and it's a connect point, in conversation.
What are all the different kinds?
So we actually have one type of honey, which
I'm
is all
laser.
there, but we also have.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Since I was a kid.
And what do you like about them?
Well, first of all, they tell me the exact time I need. You know, they are very precise. The manufacturing process is solid. You know, this guy has been through surfing, falling, everything, and he's still alive. You know, so he's a bit like a tank. That's what I love about it.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Any funny stories about it? Not really. I mean, I guess I just assume it's there. So, you know, you just, it's so reliable, you just assume it's there. You don't even think about it too much, unless you need to look at the time, you know.
And you want to tell us your name?
Rado, R-A-D-O, like the watch.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Years ago, probably when I was young.
And what do you like about them?
Simple.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No funny stories, it's just a watch.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, I don't really want to be. It's just the watch itself. I don't really want to be in it, but you can do it of the watch.
It's just the watch.
Okay. Oh, separate from the thing. You're just asking. Honestly, I just found it on Amazon.
And what do you like about it?
I like the look, like the style. Yeah.
And do you have any funny stories about it?
I don't. It's pretty new. It's only like 2 weeks since I got it. Yeah.
Beautiful little gold mini.
Thanks. Yeah, I like it.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name's Allison.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I love it. Oh, the year? What you asking?
When did you first hear about it?
Oh no, when I was like 6 years old. I'm 46 right now, 40 years ago. I had the same one.
And what do you like about it?
I like about how Does it look classic? Yeah, I love it.
And do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Yeah, I lost like 5 of them, and my father got so upset. And I wait 1 more year to collect the money for my uncles, my father, my grandfather, and I got the money. I went to the store, I got 2 more. And I saved one of them like almost 17 years, and I lost it again. I had a lot of story about this.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Kai.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
It was my first, one of my first Christmas presents from my stepfather at the time. I was, I'm gonna say 6 years old, first grader, something like that. Yeah, he was my second stepfather, but to me, my real father.
And what do you like about them?
I like the way they look, the durability. Yeah, there's just something kind of cool and classic about the way they look, and timeless.
Do you have any funny stories about them?
I mean, the funny thing about this watch was that my husband is also obsessed with Casio watches. He actually bought this for himself. He got 2 Casios in the mail. One was black and one was this. And I kept telling him in the picture that this looked a little bit like it was more feminine. It should be for women. He disagreed with me, but he got it in the mail, and he ended up getting 2 watches. So he ended up keeping the black one for himself, and he gave this one to me. So this was never really intended to be a real true gift. It was, he basically just like gifted to me as like a secondhand watch because he got one free in the mail. So I guess that's kind of funny.
Do you want to tell us your name?
Zondone is my name.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
My grandfather gave me a Casio watch back in the days, and this is probably one of them. I have many, but you know the best thing about Casio? It's so cheap. You can always have 2, and when you travel and meet an amazing person, you can just, it's a nice gift. Yeah, and it works forever. Yeah, and I surf with this, and you know this one is probably like 10-year-old right now, so it's amazing.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
This particular watch,
Any of your Casios?
any of my Casios watch. Funny story. I don't know. I keep losing them and they keep appearing. You know, that's pretty much what I. Yeah, it's a good watch. It's the best watch for the price.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Vanya. I live here in Rockaway, and I'm a surfer.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Sorry?
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
This was my brother that gave it to me.
And what do you like about them?
It's very cool.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No, I don't think so. But can you help me with something about the watch? Look, I don't know how to fix the hour.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Isaac.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
Back in Colombia, but I have this one for like 10 years already.
And what do you like about them?
They're very comfortable, simple.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No funny stories.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Veronica.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
About high school, so about 15 years now.
And what do you like about them?
It has the barometric pressure, the compass, and altimeter. So yeah, it covers everything.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I used to carry it everywhere, bring it to play football with my friends. It's been with me every hike I do, everywhere I go.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Thomas, and I live out in Abbey Road Beach.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've been using them for years. I've been using them for 20 years. They're
And what do
great.
you like about them?
They keep going. They take a licking and keep on ticking.
And do you have any funny stories about your watch? All right, here we go.
No, they're all funny.
And do you want want to tell us your name?
Roberto.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I used to be I've been an EMT since, well, I was an EMT for a while in like 2014, and I wore, I think it's an AG 500 is the model, the big gray bulky one that's still around. I wore that for years. It's still running. It actually only needs a battery now for the first time in over a decade. So then recently I wanted a summer one, and I got this actually only 2 weeks ago. And I've already been abusing it in the ocean, surfing, and having fun with it. So it's a great watch.
So do you know that when you have to change a G-Shock battery, you have to go to the store because they repressurize it.
Correct, which is why I didn't let my dad do it at the other spot. I'm too busy. I give my watches to my dad. Guy didn't want to mess with it. I'm like, I'll take care of it the right way. It's a G-Shock. They can last forever if you do it right. This watch is great. I love it.
He hasn't stopped talking about it.
With the multi-band on it, yeah, it's great.
And do you have any funny stories about any of your Casio watches?
I mean, they'll take abuse. Again, as I said, I was an EMT, so you can imagine the kind of fluids that they've been covered in. So that water resistance isn't just water resistance, everyone. It can handle a lot more than that.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name's Jasper.
What is it? So, when did you first hear about Casio watches?
80 days. Oh, it's like a...
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've been wearing Casio watches for many years. Love them. So I couldn't even say when. Maybe the 90s.
And what do you like about them?
They're rugged. They're cool. I have a lot of water sports and stuff that I do, and they can handle all that. And this one's really cool, the Gulf Master. It tells me the tide times, the moon phases. It's awesome.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, yeah, this one, people ask me sometimes why I got the bright yellow, and the reason I say is because I think one day I'm going to be surfing and end up dead, and this will be the only way they find me because the yellow will stand out in the ocean.
And you want to tell us your name?
It's John.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Back in the 80s.
And what do you like about them?
I just love Casio.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No. I just went back to old school because I got sick and tired of Fitbit. Yeah.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Yvonne.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, I just found out about it today.
And what do you like about them?
I like the style of them. I like the way it fits. And I like that I can always tell the time.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I didn't find out it was waterproof until it actually fell in the water. And I was very happy.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Joseph.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, about 30 or 40 years ago.
And what do you like about them?
They're waterproof and they don't blank out when I'm running.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, not really. I did find out that I have to wear it on my left arm when I wear a backpack. Because if I have it on my right arm, I can't get my right arm underneath the strap. And I have caught myself at the airport many times switching my watch while I'm on the TSA line.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Stan.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, probably about 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
And what do you like about them?
Well, they're not too expensive, they're reliable, you know, all sorts of different styles you can get. And I mean, I've got one like yours, I've got an F91W as well. Well, and I've also got another G-Shock that's a digital one that's radio controlled. I mean, this one's Bluetooth, so it syncs to your phone. And you know, corrects its time 4 times a day. So I like watches that are really accurate. So I think that's one of the things, you know. And the radio control one, it syncs itself every morning, and it's dead on with the atomic clock. So that's what I like about it.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Funny stories? Not really, no. I can't say I do.
You've had a lot of Casios, no funny stories.
Well, I have had a lot of Casios, yeah. And I'm thinking of, I've noticed that, I don't know if you've heard of it, there's a company called Ollie Watch. It's a Canadian company, and they make an entirely new board for a F91W. And you can take it apart, take the old board out, put the new board in, and then that's Bluetooth controlled. It almost turns it into a smartwatch. It's about $50 for the board. So that's going to be my next purchase.
Did you ever hear about the group of people that do Casio mods?
Well, again, this is part of that sort of community that do that sort of thing. But this is a pre-built one. You just buy it, drop it in, and off it goes. So, yeah.
You want to tell us your name?
Tim.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a young kid, I had watches, and Casio is always the most reliable. I call them the Toyotas of the watch world.
And what do you like about it?
Durability, don't have to charge it like the Apple Watches. They're cheap. I always get like 3 or 4 of them at a time, and they last a while. So.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Every time I crack my friend's back, it kind of pops off and breaks, but very easy to fix. So, yeah, he's a big guy, so it takes a lot of effort to break them, but they're able to be fixed very easily.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Bob.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, I don't know, like when I was like 10 or 12 or something like that. Yeah.
And what do you like about it?
I like that it has all of the has the date, the time, everything I need to see. I don't have to look at my phone. It's great. It looks cool
Do you
too.
have any funny stories about your watch?
No, I don't think I do.
You want to tell us your name?
I'm Brian.